Broncos City, welcome to Denver. This is Empower Field at Mile High. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Henderson, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. He's to the 15, and he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by their quarterback, the veteran out of Auburn. It is Jarrett Stidham.
You know, as crazy as it sounds, Mike, it's just so funny how things can change in the NFL. There was a time not too long ago where Jarrett Stidham was viewed potentially as the heir apparent to Tom Brady in New England. Now, we all know that certainly didn't work out that way, but he is a smart quarterback, and he will give his team a legitimate chance to win as long as he does his part.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. A gain there of 15. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. A play fake now. Stidham. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Stidham to throw. He'll get this out wide, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 19 yards for the 2nd straight play. They are rolling. Another 1st down.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short. And here is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's in. What a drive. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. They'll begin this drive, 1st and 10. Dobbins, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
The lane on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Denver first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. They'll go play action here with Stidham. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On 3rd down, it's Stidham. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Broncos.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's Stidham on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. To throw again, it's Stidham. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A 48-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, New England.
It's a gain of 20.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball up.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Broncos now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21. Broncos 3.
So following the touchdown, Broncos is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Here's Dobbins.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Rather shotgun. It's Stidham. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Off the play fake, here's May. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. What a big play there for New England. It covers 63 yards.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
The 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Once more, it's Henderson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This, about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Stidham. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And third down coming up. Stidham to the air once more. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for Denver. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action with May. That's complete to Diggs. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 39 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He's found his receiver, Boucher. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown. but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvard. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play.
Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And 4.
Stidham. He finds Mims. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Stidham. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Stidham. In trouble, and he's going to
pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is May. Has completed to Douglas. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's May. The look in is big time. Henry over the middle. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. I mean, despite having this big lead here in the 2nd half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll get about 5.
Travion Henderson, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Again, it's Henderson. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and short. And here is May. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Patriots, 1st down.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And this one blown up. Good surge to drop them. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
May to throw on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
touchdown.
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Broncos now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stidham. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of.
But under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, motion, motion, motion. What are you doing? Were they even paying attention?
Throwing is Stidham. That's to the rookie out of Illinois, Pat Bryant. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Cortland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Broncos will get just a bit closer.
Broncos 10.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New England.
1st down. It's a gain of 20.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
39-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
A gain of 18.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
At the 8-yard line.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Patriots stretch things out even further.
Broncos 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
To the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Stidham. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Around a shotgun, it's Stidham. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, it's Stidham. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a road win here for the Patriots, and they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.